Hi everyone, this is Will, aka Dr. Financial Literacy, to coming to you today. Looking at continuing to see my progress in day 7 in terms of just looking at my paycheck biweekly and how Velocity Banking is doing. Some of the viewers had questions about biweekly Velocity Banking and doing it by the month. So for January and February, I did it for the month. For the month of March, I'm looking at just breaking it down and looking at bi-weekly. So as we can see from the bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, I'm receiving about $16.95 from my employer in terms of my paycheck. Just got paid for the first bi-weekly yet today and yesterday. So that totals $16.95. I was going to place the entire $16.95 on one card and bring it down, as the advocates point out for Velocity Banking, that as soon as you chunk your paycheck onto a card, it constitutes that particular payment and gives you free flow. So rather than put the entire amount on one card and free flowing almost 173 or 219, I just decided to kind of split the 16.95 in half, put half on this card, half on the other, and that should free up cash flow of about let's see, 14, oh, that's 12, 9, about $390 of cash flow, almost 400 should be freed up when I cut this in half and put half on this payment and half on that payment, which should give me an additional 400 for the month. I was left with 191 for the month last February from after I paid all my bills in general. So if this has the potential to free up really 400 by chunking half my paycheck, biweekly paycheck on both of them, I'm gonna try that and see how that ends up at the end of the month. But of course, I've had a number of bills that have come in, renewing my insurance, and I try to pay for it all up front, so it's about $400 a month. A car registration from the state of California that came in, so that's about $300 a month. So that's going to kind of throw off the budget that I've anticipated for March. So it seems like that should be just in time. Again, the wonderful thing is velocity banking advocates indicate that when you put your money or your check onto the paycheck, then it constitutes a actual payment. So that's what I'm looking to do and see how that turns out. I'm hoping to get $400 in additional cash flow as a result. Once I have the my paycheck into these cards, then I'm gonna go in and then use my checking account to pay them off of the card. Now I have paycheck protection in at least three banks. The one credit union don't have the paycheck protection. They had different things going on, but not in a way that if I didn't have enough money in one checking account, then it'll pull from the card as a draft and give you the, and take it from it. So I kind of like that system. It has been working out. The bank hasn't really charged me an overdraft protection fee for doing it. So I'm gonna kind of continue to work it and see what happens in general. Now I have gotten, I think, redeemed points from it, so I'm gonna put that in to my income at the end of the year, at the end of the month. Last month, I had about $25.26 in spending, so I'm budgeting or looking at probably another 30 in terms of that. So again, continue to do bi-weekly velocity banking. The next biweekly paycheck is, I think, on the 22nd, but I'm taking my entire check, not really saving anything for emergency or the side. It can be a risk that I'm doing, using that to pay on these two cards, and then going in and paying the rest of these cards, and all of my daily expenses will come off the card, which include gas, car repairs, groceries, maybe eating out if I decide to go out in general, or shopping. So that's what I'm looking at doing continuing to show my clients and my viewers, and subscribers. Thank you very much all for subscribing. How velocity banking can work with a biweekly paycheck. The main thing is, I think it's just a mindset change. Definitely, it's a mindset change. The same thing that your checking account can do, your credit cards can do. You need to pay them off at the end of the month. You're going to be paying your bills, the same thing. Some people have definitely had some concern about if you're able to pay your rent or your mortgage. I've been able to overcome that by using from adding my charge card to each one of my checking accounts as a backup to when it happens. So that problem has been solved without going to a third party and without any additional fees. Again, I really like what Velocity Banking is doing for me. Hopefully in the next video, you'll see a revision of these numbers. They've come down significantly as a result of me doing velocity banking and chunking in my paycheck and bringing down the interest. I really enjoy the way that things are going. So thank you very much for stopping by and hope you have a great day. Bye-bye, everyone.